Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Space Engineers, Scrapyard Engineers. Now, today my friends, we are going to offload our scrap carrier over here, which is carrying all of our possessions into our new base. We have found this a few episodes ago and, you know, I decided to make this our permanent settlement. We can now start to build it up into a proper base, unlike the thing that we had until now, which was, you know, just a place where we stored our bits. Now we have a proper place to call camp. Now, as you can see, I packaged my stuff not exactly in a very organized way, so I think that removing it's gonna be more difficult than it was to putting it over there, and that wasn't exactly easy. However, if we're gonna do it, we better do it right. I think I'm gonna just I'm gonna start putting things in their permanent place. So the idea that I had was we are gonna have like the hangar over here as a central location, and then to one side of the hangar we make our power stuff with the turbines, the batteries, and eventually even the solar panels. And to the other we put the storage and the loot, the storage and the loot kinda together, cause you know, storage and loot go hand in hand. So with that in mind, we should probably start by expanding this bit. These are armor slopes, so we'll have to grind them and replace them with the full blocks, so that we can attach the stuff on top of it. Doing this is actually a good way for us to burn through our plates. We had a substantial amount of plates that was almost filling up our inventory. I mean, it's not like we can make new plates, so we should always be as conservative as possible with our resources. But when you have a bajillion plates already, you know, you can go a little bit crazy. Now, this is not going crazy at all, but well, we still are in a very limited situation, even though it might not look like it, given the ginormous monstrosity that we have right there. But you know me, I love building myself monstrosities, and yeah, that thing probably, I would say, right, that the scrap carrier has in it probably 60% of all of the resources that we have, you know, just on the craft itself, not carrying it, of course, because carrying it, it's carrying everything, minus the few things that we'll have. What? I'm out of plates already. You're joking, bro. No, you're not joking. I mean, I had more plates on top of the craft, but well, that's all the plates that we had. Interesting. Okay, so we don't have a lot actually. We have these 43 plates right there and 500 plates right there. Okay, so we are not gonna go any further with this platform right there. We still have some stuff inside that we have to grind out and everything, but still, this is more than enough. We are gonna put the battery and the seriously, we are missing a few plates. I'm going to pretend that I didn't see that. I'm going to put the battery probably right here in the middle somewhere. We're gonna use the weld pads to make my life a little bit easier. We'll use the weld pads on the wind turbine. The battery, there is no point in using the weld pads on that. So, oh boy. Yeah, let me just position the scrap carrier a little bit close. Oh boy, I can't see nothing. A little bit closer, and then we can attempt to grab it with a crane. You know, the stuff like the wind turbine, and put it in its place. Okay, good news. Today the hinge is actually working, which is surprising. You know, we all know that this thing loves to be obnoxious, but not today apparently. Cool. Okay, let's see, this shouldn't be too difficult. Right. There we go. Perfect, it's attached, it's attached. This is the first bit of loot that I want to leave this place, because it's really like in the middle. We cannot... we can barely move. Okay, it's attached to that bit, which means these bits can go, right? Well, let's hope that I'm right, because I really don't feel like running after that, after the wind turbine. There we go, perfect. And the only thing we need to do is extend this tower and weld pad it to the concrete over there. Alright, so let's see, where are you standing? I think it's one of these ones over here. Not this one, so we'll disengage the auto lock on that one. Disengage the auto lock on this one. Where is the thing? Well, I guess it was one of these things. Perfect. Come on. Perfect. Right, let's bring it up into the air and into that side over there. Okay, now let's put it into the other side without destroying anything. Oh boy. Yeah, I can see what I am doing. This camera angle not very good, but because I have some smoke signals, I can infer that I now am roughly in the correct position. Yes, I am. Oh, this was almost perfect. All right, so we all know that the further up that thing is, the more power it produces. How am I gonna put you like super high off the ground? I cannot build upwards. I have no jetpack, so I probably should build like maybe 2 blocks on the floor and 2 extra blocks over there and have them weld in the middle, something like that. Now, this is some seriously precarious working conditions. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I have... oh boy. Oh boy. No, I don't want... Come on, stop tap dancing! Stop tap dancing, come on, bro. Oh my god, I want... Like, oh my god, this is so distracting. No, I want to rotate this to this side. Like so. My dog is being annoying. But that's his usual self. He loves being annoying. Oh boy. This is not looking very right. Let's see if I have a better angle from the floor. Okay, $1 million question. Can I put that thing right there? I mean, 5 blocks off the ground, that looks pretty neat already. You see, it's already damaging to my person. So it shouldn't be like... It should be okay, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's weld this and try to put it right there. We are starting to get somewhere, my friends. I'm already putting this thing upright, which is a start, you know. Having this thing upright probably a great idea. Looks about right. Now, this thing needs to be almost perfect, so I think I'm gonna spend the next, like, 50 years trying to get this thing into place. I probably should drive a little bit closer, but now, if I drive, this entire thing will collapse. I don't know if I'll be able to reach it, but well, I'm gonna try. You know, sometimes you just gotta do something a little bit stupid sometimes, you know? Like, trying to put something extremely heavy from very far away. That's stupid. Smart is to put the thing that you want to lift closer to its final destination, you know? That would be the smart thing, and that's why I'm doing this right now. Instead of trying to fight against something that it's gonna win anyways, because... Oh boy, don't go that fast, because we might explode some stuff. Perfect. There we go. Should be easier to put it into place now. No. Oh man, it was so perfect. It was so perfect. No, it had to be a bit annoying. No, it had the perfect alignment and everything. Oh my god. And now I have to do, like, trying to rotate this. into place. I think it's the other way. No, somehow I keep going into the wrong spot. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, Weld, bro. Yes! We have success! Success, I say! Oh. Well, not much success. The thing is broken. That's no good. Oh man, how am I gonna fix that? Come on, bro. Just go up that piston. Come on, it's not that difficult. Okay, hopefully nothing will explode. Well, nothing exploded. The crane had a bit of a moment, but it didn't explode. Perfect. We now have power on our base. Let me just weld those blocks up, and then we can move on to the battery. Now, because the battery I am expecting not to be so finicky, we're gonna use merge blocks, because that way we get the resources back from this endeavor. It is mighty unfortunate that our crane is all messed up now. Okay, so the battery should be less unwieldy to get into place. There we go. I'm getting stuck on my own support blocks, I mean. There we go, bam. Go right there, and now we go just very slowly. It's already in place. Perfection. I'm pretty certain this thing is being held up by that one, because it's the only one. So we go like this, bam. You have been released. This thing, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Already in its minimum distance, so let's just try to bring this a little bit more closer, and then upwards. Shouldn't collide with anything. Perfect. Now we go like this, control, and now we try to bring it down. Please don't smash against that thing. I cannot see the battery. It's gonna smash against that thing. No. Perfect. Okay, now this one might be a little bit more complicated. Like at first, but once it has touched the floor and I release the battery, hopefully without exploding it, we can then just nudge things around a little bit. Yeah, I think this is good enough to be dropped. Although we can just go over here just to make sure. Right, we only have one of these. We can make it a little bit more straight right there. And then off you go. Just a little bit closer. Okay, let's release this. Auto lock off. Perfect. Let's retract the crane. Well, maybe not, because we need to kind of push things a bit. Right, so we go over here. I can push the camera a little bit. Oh, okay. Okay, this is different. Okay, we are getting closer. We are getting closer, but then fortunately still not there. Still not there. Can I reach? Please let me reach into the thingy. Oh man, it is so close right now. This thing, it is so close right now. Come on, brother. Come on, we go now like this, and then a little bit of a smudge. Perfect. There we go. Oh man, oh man. It was a bit of effort. But in the end, we now have a battery and a source of power. Fantastic, this thing should be fully recharged. Yep, we now have a place to just siphon a bunch of power towards our scrap carrier over there. Our batteries are starting to get a little bit depleted, but yeah. Well, since we are already taking care of the power, I think this is gonna be our next thing to be offloaded. It's actually pretty convenient because it's on top of everything, and I think I'm just gonna build like a hinge support somewhere around here.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Maybe over there on the edge, so that it is of easy access for us, so that we can pull batteries and put batteries into charge, and you know, for our own personal use. I would like to add a second battery over here, and maybe even a second wind turbine. I think that would be all the power that we truly are ever gonna need. 2 batteries is mostly so that we can just siphon the base out of power and into the scrap carrier over there. And you know, have enough charge for everything. So if I'm gonna put another one right there, maybe I put the hinge. Let's see. Here we go, locked to that, and I think this is the culprit over here. Auto lock off. There we go. We can even grind it out. Get rid of it. It's only gonna be a nuisance in the future. Alright, let's see. Certainly this one is gonna be easy, right? Certainly it's not. Oh my god, the hinge is... It's being annoying. Of course it is. We have to hinge lock this so that I then forget, and then I ask myself, why is the thing not working? Is the game being mean to me again? And then I'm gonna think the game is being mean, and no, it's just being dumb. Man, this is so complicated sometimes. Yes, please lag my game now that I'm doing fine adjustments to everything. Yes, please game, do that. That's exactly what I want you to do. Okay, so this might not be that difficult in all reality. I just need... Oh, come on, bro. I done this jump like 5 billion times already, and now I'm fumbling it. Anyways, this might not be that difficult. Okay, I just might need to do a few adjustments in the very last, but I don't think it's gonna be a major problem. Anyways, let's see if I can make this quick or not. Oh, here we go. We're slotting it very gently. Oh boy, this might actually work. Come on, bro. Yeah, in your wildest dreams, this might actually work. Oh, come on, bro. Don't be mean to me. Okay, so you think things are going to explode? The answer is yes. Explosions. Well, the battery is okay. Yes, it is. All right. Well, things exploded. Well, it had... To be fair, it had been a while since anything exploded proper, so, I don't know. Well, I don't know about you guys, but for some reason, this... this feels like a future me problem more than a present me problem. You know? It's one of those remarkable things. I don't know how many batteries we lost, but it's fine. Okay, so with that thing out of the way, both literally and figuratively, I think we're gonna move on to the next stage of the offload, which is gone. Oh, we still have batteries over here. Later. Storage. Important, I heard. Yes, very important. Let's put it on the other side of this area. I'm not even going to... maybe I should, okay? You know what? Let's not be lazy about this. It's... for safety and everything, let's just put the crane... Whoa. The crane is wrong orientation. But yeah, let me just stow the crane away. And then I'll meet you guys on the other side. And let's get those storage thingy out of the way and into a proper place. Huh. Looks like I have bits loose on the deck. Ah! I wonder I wonder where this thing came from. You know, probably just rain from the sky. You know, it's one of those things. I wonder who could have possibly have dropped a bunch of batteries on top of the deck. Now, my friends, the storage is gonna be an interesting challenge. Not only is it incredibly heavy, we also need to redo this thing over here. Now, we also have two storage bits over here. This small cargo and this one. I'm thinking we just get rid of this because
inventory full.
Inventory full. Can I put any of the stuff over here?
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Yeah, I am thinking we rebuild this small cargo container. We open up the wall right there and we put that small cargo container right there so that we have access to the cargo network from inside of the hangar. You know, to make it easier on me, or in this case on future me. Yeah, so let's open up this bit right here, right? We need to finish grind off this thing. We need to grind off this thing. Okay. Interesting. Anyways, we need to finish up that thing. Are you mine now? No, I have to hack you again. Okay, that's totally fine. Have anything inside? No, you've got nothing inside of you. I'm going to repair the other one as well, but in a different moment. Right now, I just want to put this bad boy in here. Come on, fit right through. Perfect, perfect. I just need to weld it into place now. And perfect, it's welded. Now the cool thing about this thing being welded already is that I can now start dumping resources into it. Right, making our cargo containers a lot lighter and a lot easier to offload. I also need to redo this flooring over here, although we don't have a lot of plates. I just want to have at least a little bit so that we can put the remaining cargo containers over here. We will expand this platform later on, but for now, as long as we have enough for this little bit, I'm happy. I'm even going to start salvaging the bits that I don't want in here to get the plates. Now this engine, I'm gonna grind it down completely. We don't need an engine, especially because we don't have any hydrogen. So this is just components, good components at that. There we go. Perfect. Now, my friends, you'll have to ignore my dog. He's a bit upset. We are having the reenactment of the French invasions from something around the 18th century, you know. And even though it is almost midnight, it don't matter. It's party time. So yeah, the dog's upset. He doesn't like that there is people playing the drums, horses going around, people pretending they are soldiers and everything, you know, muskets going on. Yeah, that's interesting as well. So yeah, we'll have to just ignore Sanji over there. Is a bit upset about all of that. He apparently don't like the French. You know. They are pretend French. They are not really French, okay? Okay, Sanji, don't be upset. They are fake French. So there is nothing to be upset about. Oh boy. Anyways. If I can put this bad boy into the ground, I can then just drag it into place. So, oh boy. May look a bit complicated, but I'm pretty sure it could be simpler if I knew what I was doing. But okay. If I knew what I was doing, it would probably be easier, but you know. I just kinda know what I'm doing. Just kinda. Alright, it's touching, so in theory we should be okay. I'm just gonna add that just for safety, you know? Just for safe. Oh man. I don't know what needs more safety. Oh really? Come on. There we go. it was getting a little bit ridiculous. But now it should be okay. Can I drag this even though it's super heavy? Yeah. How much stuff do you have? Lots of stuff. It's fine. I'm just gonna transfer the stuff over there until I can move it again. There we go. Perfect. Is it just me or did this change colors? I'm probably mixing it up. I thought all of the containers were like rusted out. Well, doesn't matter. We now have two containers now over here. We still have two over there. Those probably are gonna be a bit more on the heavier side, but it is fine as long as I can put it down here. It's all that it truly matters. Okay, will everything explode? Please don't explode. And don't auto-lock. Alright. Let's see, this one should be quite heavy. The thing... Did this just... Okay, maybe this is gonna be a bit dangerous. Bit dangerous. Let's lock this back in place. Let's do it one at a time, perhaps. I think it's touching the ground now. I think, are you very, very full? You are a bit full. Just a tiny little bit. Why am I carrying so much garbage? I have no idea. Let's see. It's good for a drop, I think. Hopefully nothing will explode. Nothing did explode. Fan-freaking-tastic. Can you drag that? No, you can't. Time to transfer all of the loot. And then we drag this, merge block it, move on to the next one. And it should be relatively easy because this one is almost empty. Come on, bro. Come on, go into place. Go into place, go into place. Why are you being so obnoxious? See that bit right there? Yeah, I have a feeling that this entire thing, this anchor bit, is attached to the floor by these few bits right there. Like these neon tubes. I've seen multiples of this. There we go, snapped right into place. I've seen multiple of those around the place. I'm pretty sure those are the things that keep the hangar together. Now that I think about it, you know, if we were to grind these things, I'm pretty sure this thing would just get released. Anyways, we're not gonna do that, and now it's stuck over here into this small cargo container. The cargo container doing the same role as the neon tubes. So yeah, one more container to go. Perfection, my friends. Slowly and steadily, the crane...
Full.
Thank you, Susan. Slowly and steadily, my friends, the crane is becoming more and more useful. It's still far more complicated than it needs to be, but you know, it's one of those things. Anyways, the cargo is now in its place. We can remove this. This was just to support the dropping of those things. We have 4 cargo containers, which is pretty neat. Let's go over here, see how are we on storage. Almost full, completely full, almost full, completely empty. So we have 2 full thingies, a little bit more than 2. Let me also remove all of these non-construction component thingies, and I'm just gonna build like either a locker, maybe a freight, something like that, just to store all of these non-components somewhere around here. We have these cargo crates. They are not much better than the freight, but you know, they're new blocks, so why not, right? Let's just see how much crap do we actually have. A lot, I can see a lot of crap. Now, my friends, in the last episode I mentioned the fancy displays, but I didn't really explain anything. Typical of the base manager. So yeah, I download the fancy display scripts. It's actually rather easy to get. You just need a programmable block. Let's see, yeah, I added a couple of these. Yeah, fancy system displays, something like that. Yeah, you just need to put the script in here, not the edited text. I think it's the edit regular, this one. Just go browse scripts, put the script in here, and then you just need to either in a cockpit or somewhere where you have displays. I think it's the custom data. Yeah, you just do this, do a little bit of texting, and everything that you might need will show up in there. You can customize this, put different bars in there. This is the most basic of setups. There is a guide and everything. It's actually rather easy, but it's also very useful. For example, over there you can see that we have our cargo containers. One is medium full, the others are rather empty. We can see our batteries right there, some below 50%. You can see our engines and our hydrogen over there. So yeah, rather useful information to have on. And now, my friends, the rest of our loot, we still need to offload all of these bits. Some of these bits can be offloaded by hand, like the ones that we carried over here, like this thingy, but they most will have to go through. What? What is this? What is merge blocked to? What? Is this thing merge blocked to this thing? I don't remember doing that. It's just super strange. Anyways, we still need to offload all of these bits with the crane. I think I'm just gonna drop them, you know, in this area. We'll organize things later once we decide to expand this slab to put the large cargo container in there. Maybe even the hydrogen tank that we have over there. Maybe we'll put it outside. In there, I kind of want to keep that space empty so that we can work on vehicles. So yeah, I think I'm just going to offload everything in here in a random spot, and then we'll do some organization later. I think this is the one who is keeping this thing in place. Yep, perfect. Perfect. There we go. We don't really need this thing to be perfect, as long as it is close to the floor. Like, for example, right there. It's good enough. Another bit off the floor. Oh, this one dropped a little bit. Maybe a little bit too much, you know, but it's fine. It's totally fine. We still have the pallet to go and this thruster pack, and I think that's it. Look, like this is going so much faster now. Oh boy, this is so nice. And there we go, my friends. The final bit of loot is now touching the ground. Yay! Perfect. This was actually easier to unpack than it was to pack, incredibly enough. Of course, that most of the loot is still like just haphazardly tossed over here. Like it... Yeah, well, in any case, my friends, I think that this was a very successful moving out operation. The scrap carrier clearly performed its task. You know, I would give it a 7 out of 10, you know, not terrible. Of course, that the crane didn't help packing up stuff. Unpacking, yeah, it was a little bit better. But still, it's still not complete. And who knows, maybe when it is complete, it's gonna be a lot easier. I'll have to do a few repairs around here. There is like just random mag plates tossed all over the place. We still need to figure out a more permanent way of dealing with this. because we can't just have these mag plates all over the place. But now I'm just going to store the crane away and make sure that everything is a-okay with the vessel, because we have to depart soon. Alright my friends, daybreak should be upon us really soon, so I think I'm gonna get a move on really. We have offloaded everything. Yep, there is no loot on board except for a few components in the cargo area. We want to go back. Yeah, we'll have to do 60 kilometers bare minimum today. We want to go to the LS container, the large battery, bare minimum. We want to recover these two things, and we also want to get anything that it is in between us and these places, and of course these places and our return back home. Alright my friends, we are just a few kilometers away from base and we already found something. We are still a bit low on... Is this floating? Or is it just me? Okay, it's just me. For a moment the light and the sand made like an optical illusion. Anyways, we're now a bit low on all the construction supplies, so pretty much girders, steel plates and everything is quite useful. Let's just take a quick look at what do we have over here, and then we can assess what from here we can take power cells are always good, but having like a bunch of plates won't be bad either. Well, from this building over here I only spot a programmable block. It's almost complete, so I mean, why not? If I can remove it from there, from that enclosement, that is. Well, there was a few extra things like computers, motors and whatnot, but yeah, other than that, not really a lot. But I think I can hulk my way. There we go, perfect. This engineer is quite fit, as it might be expected. I mean, he's operating in a 1.2G environment. We all watched Dragon Ball and we all know that's how Goku got really strong, so yeah, suppose that's what's happening to the not the programmable block. Please give me the no, come on game. There we go. One new block for us. I think I left a programmable block behind when I left the base, so you know, getting this one to replace it, probably not a terrible idea. Now let's see what this little thing over here has to offer us. Nothing. A bunch of freight. Maybe there is stuff inside of it. Sure, why not? Okay, and final on that list we have this thing right here. Maybe something useful. Maybe not. Come on, let's see. And you got some complete freight for us. That's nice. Means I don't have to build that. One power cell, that's nice. Bunch of components, sure, we can take them. That's a production line, I don't care. Nothing and nothing and nothing. Okay, so a few girders and that's pretty much it. Okay, so time to move on. And yeah, hopefully we'll find some more loot on our way back. Let's see how much more do we have to go. A lot, 27 kilometers. I would say we are bound to find plenty more loot. Anyways, even though traversing this terrain is quite challenging, doing it during daytime without a storm and with the thing empty, it's far easier. Yeah, we should probably be very careful when coming back full of loot, which is probably going to be in the middle of the night because it's now midday. 11 AM, it's very similar. Anyways, yeah, coming back, I bet you it's gonna be nighttime, we're gonna have sand, it's gonna be a mess, I'm gonna flip this thing 3,000 times and we are gonna cry a little bit, but for now, everything is going a-okay. Oh boy, chill out. Okay, what's this? Another poster or a signal or whatever. Yep. Wait, break, stop, please. Stop. It's my eye. Are my eyes deceiving me, or is this completely downhill from here on out? I think we're going to go completely downhill. Oh boy, what have I done? Where did I get myself into? Oh man, this terrain, this is gonna suck so much. Oh, terrible. Terrible damage. That rock just came out of nowhere and we destroyed something. I saw something rolling downhill. Hello? Well, it's too late. What have I smashed? Because I saw something explode. I still have all my wheels. And the undercarriage seems to be relatively intact. What did get stuffed? I don't understand. The engines are fine. The thingies over here seem to be okay. Everything is okay. What did explode? Okay, well, I mean, nothing. I suppose maybe just a bit of... I don't remember if I had something over here. I don't think so. Interesting. Anything destroyed? Those things were incomplete since we started, so... Okay, well, moving on. Be careful with the rocks. Man, again? Seriously, like these rocks, they just show up after I'm done going over them. Whoa, I see something at 83. This seems to be everything okay? Maybe a little bit of damage, or are these things not even completely welded? They are not even completely welded. I am a oh my god, I'm such a dummy sometimes. I can see what got destroyed. I can see that something ended up being destroyed. Yeah, this side is completely welded. I just did a... Oh, but something got destroyed nonetheless. Okay, then. Okay, we need to do some roadside repairs. But I'm glad I added all of this additional support to the wheels, because otherwise things would have been a bit weird. Having a wheel loose in the middle of a journey. Not exactly the thing that we want now, is it? Alright, let's see. How many meters can I move without damaging anything else? By a mysterious rock that comes from underground. Well, I mean, all rocks come from underground, but they usually take millions of years, not exactly 5 frames over I'm on top of them, but, you know, small details. Okay, so we are now arriving. I'm pretty certain that we have eliminated any of the spiciness that may have been contained within this hangar. So I think it's safe to approach. Although you never can be too careful. Now, can we? Nothing is being spicy towards us, so we're just gonna stop right here. For a moment, we'll get closer as needed. Let's pull out the good old grinder. There's another programmable block, although that one is quite destroyed. We got the warfare battery and a few other things. Some wheels that I don't think we're gonna care too much. This car from which we can extract maybe a few parts here and there. I can see some small batteries in the front, which we don't carry. Yeah. This adds some spiciness in it. And some extra girders. Other than that... yeah. Remember those, I remember those. Other than that, there's nothing. So, just let me collect these girders first, then we can move towards the battery. Okay, first things first, we have to hack the warfare battery first. I brought some power cells, hopefully we won't need too many. Also find that one power cell, so should be... Oh? Okay, come on, go below. There we go. We just need the one power cell, which we should have. It should be mine now, right? Right, perfection. There is another programmable block over here, but I don't think we need that one. It was mostly because the other one is fully intact, so why not, right? Alright, now can I move you, like, with my sheer strength? Just a little bit. You know what? You get out of here. You're in the way. Let's get the crane in there, shall we? Okay, we might get lucky and get this one on the first try. So let's reverse these pistons, see if we can get the thing attached. No, please don't attach to the floor. Thank you. Almost there. It's just a matter of a little bit of finagling, and then the final one. And perfect. There we go. Okay, so now that the thingy wants to cooperate, where do I want to place the battery? Kinda want to place it over here on the back, because the large cargo container will come over here in the front, right? Something which will occupy all of those space, so over here in the back is probably for the best. So let's start doing this, shall we? Okay, crane, please don't make this more difficult than it needs to be. Alright, my friends, here we go. Perfect, perfect. In its place. It's not like sideways all crooked and everything, so I'm actually happy with the job we have done over here. Let's just put the crane back in its position, because there is more loot waiting for us. Okay, so from this place looks like there is nothing more. We can delete this thing. Yeah, let's delete it, because I'm pretty sure I won't be coming back into this area of the map anymore, so there is no point in even having the GPS marker to let me know that I have already collected this. Now I have to go through that mountain over there in the distance, so I have to kind of go around it, probably for the best. Alright, let's continue on, moving on. I probably will have to increase the power a little bit to the wheels, because we are getting a bit heavier now with all of the plates that I have been grinding down, plus the battery and everything. So yeah, now be careful, base manager, because these things sometimes look like a tiny little ramp, but they are not. In fact, it is very, very dangerous to go through there. Let's try to find a better path, shall we? This is gonna be complicated. There is the ridge in the middle. Hopefully there is a place where we can traverse it, because otherwise it's gonna be... well, it's gonna suck, because I made all of this effort to come over here, and then I'm not gonna be able to get the container while I am at like 1 kilometer from it, which kind of sucks, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we don't have no reach problems, because I can see a target 700 meters in front of me, and that's the same distance that the GPS marker is accusing, and therefore there is a clear line of sight. Well, I mean, the ridge is going down, you know, not up, not blocking the line of sight, so that probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but hey, it doesn't matter, because I was right, and we have arrived. Perfection. We are here. Stop. Brake, please. Don't full throttle straight into the warehouse. Let's do a study of this. Are you full? No. In fact, you are less than full. You are not complete at all. But that's fine, I'm pretty sure we have the girders back home to repair. A collector. Well, doesn't matter. I have to release that thing, and anything else? Anything else that we might take? Yeah, we're gonna take all of these girders. There is nothing in here, I'm pretty sure. And on this side there is nothing more, right? No. So, few girders and the... Please don't embarrass yourself. Come on, thank you. So it's that, plus a few girders here and there, and nothing more. Well, I mean, I say that as if I'm complaining. No complaining. That's precisely what we came here to get. Anyway, so let me get some space, and I will position the crane right on this side, and we'll remove it through there. Alright, that thing is now ours. Well, I mean, it was ours a long time ago, but now it is in our no, oh my god, I'm going to destroy this if I'm not careful. Please. No, the other way. Yeah, almost there. You almost got it. Probably should leave this hinge off so that it rotates kind of freely as we attempt to like pull that thing off of its place. There we go. Slow and steady wins the race. Probably should have given myself a little bit more room to work with. This wasn't very smart, but well. Okay. Every time I try to be lazy, I regret it. Every single freaking time. Oh my lord. What in God's green earth is going on? Why is my hinge a bit... Well, this might explode, guys. Why is my hinge a bit... Well... I'm lost for words? Yeah, that's probably the best commentary that I can give right now. Don't know what's going on? Meh. Okay, let's see if this time we can get it. Oh, come on, why didn't you fish it out? You're supposed to be on auto lock now. Yes, auto lock on. You touched it. I seen you touched it. Why are you pretending it is so difficult now? Oh. Storage, please. Oh, man. There we go. I got it now. Jesus, maybe having the pistons going at 0.5 meters per second might not be the smartest of ideas. But you know, it is one idea. Okay, let's bring this sucker down. Oh, something along these lines. This needs to be done in a very careful manner. Moving this thing oh so slowly until it touches. It touched. It actually is, you know, somewhat. No, it's not. It's not in any stretch of the imagination. Well, I guess this is gonna be as good as of a position as we are ever gonna get, so let me just build... I'm pretty sure we should have a mag plate. Let's just raise it a little bit. Which mag plate are we gonna use? One that preferably we can easily remove after, like for example this one. Auto lock on. Then we just go into the shift key menu, control turret, and yep, it's locked. Perfect. Over here now we turn off the auto lock, we disconnect, that thing discombobulates itself a little bit, but as long as it is just a little bit, come on. Come on, go in. Perfect. As long as it is just a little bit, I'm perfectly fine with it. Then we gently bring the crane back down, lock the sucker out, and there we go. A bit top heavy, not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be healthy for the center of mass of our vehicle. You know, it's one of those things. Do I want any of those things, motors and stuff? I think I'm gonna give it a pass. We have removed pretty much everything from here, which means we can go into the GPS LS container, can get deleted, and up next we can go to the hangar POI, because there is another battery in there. How long is it? From 7 kilometers. Well, I mean, it's... yeah, sure, why not? It's in the way back home, so I would say that it would be a shame to leave... oh, okay, careful now. It would be a shame to leave that behind now, would it? You know what? You know what? Also is a shame to leave behind. Just give me a second, okay? Okay. I mean... this thing over here, it's taunting us with its righteousness. Get out of here. Timber!
Inventory.
Timber! Here we go. Boom! Aww. Oh well. Alright, so now at 3 in the morning, in the middle of a sandstorm, let's make our way to the next and last POI in our visit. Of course, that if I able to find something loot-wise and worthy of our time, I'll stop it. To be perfectly honest, even that I cannot see more than a few meters in front of me, I find that to be highly dubious. So now, slowly like a snail, I'll be crawling my way towards that tag, and hopefully I will not tumble down a mountain and destroy everything. Like my friends, I didn't do this on purpose, coming all the way over here to our old home base. It's just that when we try to navigate, you know, the terrain, I always try to go through the easiest of paths. Sometimes, you know, it's better to go sideways, but actually be able to go somewhere, than try to go in a straight line and get stuck in something. And funny enough, we ended up over here. Now, since we are already here, I didn't want to lose too much time on this, but I'm gonna steal the other wind turbine, because, you know, we are already here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that everything else of value we already took. But you know, an additional wind turbine, if we have 2 plus like 3 batteries, I'm pretty sure we are set up forever. But you know, it's one of those things. So 2 wind turbines probably is all that we need. So let's just start working on getting this one right there. Wow, a few centimeters, really? Really? Oh my god, I cannot believe this. I'm like 1 millimeter from touching. Is that thing locked already? I can't tell. I cannot tell. Let's see, mag plate over here. Oh, it's actually locked. Okay, I thought for a moment that, yeah. Well, doesn't matter. Let me just get a few plates so that I can get to the roof to detach the thingy. Okay, so in theory, after this one, it should disconnect. Yep, it is disconnected. Perfect. And it is locked, which is perfect. Access denied, unfriendly. Oh, come on, bro. I just want to be able to disconnect my mag plate. Come on. What? Access denied? How dare you deny access to my own mag plate? This is preposterous, I would say. Preposterous! How about now? Jesus freaking Christ. And there we go. Crane stowed away. Beautiful. One more thing. If we have the room, that is. And we should be done. Now, my friends, we still have some loot that we have left behind from last time. Like this programmable lock, small cargo container without any grids on it. There is still a little bit, you know, this thing, which definitely has its counterpart still in operation. Definitely. Nothing bad happened. Anyways, all of this loot, it's gonna stay behind because I really don't feel like using the crane to elevate every single one of those bits, and besides we have plenty, even though we blew up some of the batteries that we used to have. We still have plenty for our personal use. Anyways, let's get these final 3 kilometers, get that battery, and be done with this a loot collection, you know, that we underwent, because we after that still have 30 kilometers back to base to do so. Yeah. Why do we have the Eye of Sauron in the sky? Right there. In the crosshair. What in God's green earth is that? Why am I being watched by Sauron? This is Space Engineers, this is not the Middle Earth. This is very far from it. Don't look at me, I'm not doing anything wrong. Please go away. Go away, Sauron. No one wants you here. Oh man, like I was moving through the middle of a sandstorm, and somehow, some way, I heard the voice of Sauron. Like, have you ever played the Battle for Middle Earth 1, where you had the ability, Sauron ability for like it's not map axe, it was like a reveal ability, and he goes like, see. I heard that on my head the moment I saw that thing. I don't know what that is, but it's very sketchy. We have been judged, but it's totally fine because we are on a different planet, and I don't intend on going there anyway. So we have arrived. Enough chit chat. This video is probably already 3 hours long, and now let's see, we have this survival kit. Do we want to take it with us? I don't think so. We already have 2. We have the battery, which is pretty neat. I think I'm gonna take that. We have this battery, which is pretty neat, plus a bunch of stuff to grind out. Alright, spicy stuff. Pretty sure that there is nothing in here. Nope. Well, I mean, there was some spiciness. Someone got gotten, but that someone wasn't me. Okay, we can grind all of this, plenty of medical components, and try to get the battery out of its place. Okay, my battery now, isn't it? Yes, perfection. Let's detach it. Well, 100% full, guys. 100% full battery. Oh boy. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult. We have done countless of this before, so let me just deploy the crane, have it attached to the battery, and then we're probably gonna put it in between the other battery and... wait, too much. The other battery and the thingy. Somewhere around here, you know, wherever there is a mag plate available. I'll have to redesign our scrap carrier, well, the mag plate part, and finish it off, yeah, that's something for the future. We completely ran out of resources. Or at least some resources, so that's why it's not finished yet. Anyways, let me just get the final piece so that we can make our way back home. And here we go, my friends. We are now... Please, I'm pressing the button. Thank you. We are now loaded up and ready to go. Let's put the crane back into position, which isn't very difficult whenever the build vision menu collaborates with us, which is the case today. For all intents and purposes, the crane actually behaved. Like one time it got locked, But other than that, it actually did its job, which is surprising. I'm surprised. Some days are better than others, I suppose, and today was a good day. After all, just look at all of this I-tier loot. Sure, there is only a handful of blocks, but those handful of blocks are 2 large batteries, 1 turbine, and 1 large cargo storage. Industrial warfare something skinny that we have on it. I don't know. Anyways, my friends, we now have the incredible arduous task of moving back to base, and unfortunately I'm running out of time, because, no joke, just coming from our base to the first stop, which I think was the battery? Yeah, just that. It was 1 hour drive, and I don't have 1 more hour to drive back home, especially if we find good loot on our way back there. Right, so I think that's an adventure for the next episode. Other than that, I want to put everything that we got today in place. I want to spruce up our base a little bit, and I want to do some upgrades with some parts that we got to our scrap carrier. I want to remove its temporary scaffolding on the bottom and replace it with proper one, and a few others upgrades, also a way to connect to base, because believe it or not, we are actually running low. There we go. We are actually running low on power. This thing is more than just fancy, it's actually useful. As you can see, like, I have the light glare, I can barely see anything, but I think I see one with 32% power. Sure, we have our engines and some hydrogen, but it's not a lot, as you can see, so yeah. Other than that, we also have a few new parts that we have back at base to apply to this thing, so why not do all of those things in a single go? But all of that is for the next episode, my friends. So, with all of that said, like, subscribe, and I see you in the next one. Whoops, I tabbed out. Damn it. Bye-bye.